Hi guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today what I'm going to be doing is having a look at my new Nuvo brush gripped pens and trying out some lettering with them, seeing how I like them. I've never tried these before, so it's a bit of a product review slash first impressions. So I'm going to be lettering in my new Webster's Pages pink suede standard size traveler's notebook, which is pretty much going to be my new art journal. This video is brought to you by the Traveler's Notebook online. All these products are available on the store. I will link all the products in the description box, so go check that out and don't forget to use my coupon code DTDanny for 10% off your order. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is show you my brush pens. I have the Essential Tones 3-pack and the Pretty Pastels 3-pack. So let's open them up. These are water-based ink brush tip pens. So the Essential Tones has a black, a brown and a grey, and then the Pastels has a pink, a yellow and a blue. They're a very nice looking pen. They have this white barrel with beautiful silver foiling all over. They have a nice sturdy metal clip on the cap. They have the colour on the bottom of the pen and on the cap, which I appreciate. So it doesn't matter which way you store it, you'll be able to see which colour you have. And they also have the number on the cap as well, also in foil, so you can easily see what you have at a glance. So first things first, let's break these out and just have a little bit of a color swatch session. Nice skinny brush tip there. All right, let's see how we go. Zoom in there so you can see the colors a little better. Very nice. Okay, so let's do a little bit of lettering, shall we? Okay, so a little bit shaky on the upstrokes there, just because the pen is actually, the nib is a lot finer than I'm used to, but I found it really easy to get a nice thin line on the upstroke, and the downstroke, as you can see, no problems there whatsoever. Really liking that. Very happy with it. According to the packet, I can use water to blend these together, so I'm going to try and do a bit of an ombre here. They seem to blend quite nicely, so what I did, as you saw, is I just lettered normally and then I went over the top portion of the letter again just to darken that up and create a bit of an ombre effect, but it does tend to leave a bit of a step here. So then I just dip my brush in water, which really dilutes the colour. So you can see there it's very dilute, and then you can just brush over that join a little and it helps to blend. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to some watercolor paper and have some fun. Okay, now I want to try out a bit of the packaging technique, so I'm just going to draw scribbles on the plastic and then add a bit of water and see what we can get. Okay, so it's quite subtle because they are very pastel colors, but it came out pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy with that. So I might just go over the pink and the yellow a little bit again. Okay, so that's definitely come up a little bit more obvious now. I'm quite happy with that actually. I really like that effect. This is a really nice, simple and easy way to make a background for a quote if you want to hand letter something, or if you just want to jazz up a planner dashboard, if you've just got some plain paper and you can't find anything you want but you have the colors in the pens, you can just make your own pretty ombre And now I've just made sure that's completely dry before I go in on top with my script, because if you write on top of watercolor, wet watercolor with that water-based ink, it will bleed. So that's nice and dry now. So I've just gone through with the grey and put in a little shadow using the very tip. Just a nice thin line, just gives it a bit of dimension, makes it look a little bit 3D, which is always really cool. Okay, I kind of want to do something a little bit different here. Just testing these out a little bit. So let's see. So this is watercolor paper. I'm gonna take a little bit of water. Oh, nice. Oh, nice, look at that. You can almost use these as a watercolor marker. Look how beautifully that blends. But that's really cool. So that took me very little time to do. That's a really pretty dashboard now. I just drew an outline of a flower with my pen. I used a bit of the grey, dipped in water to add a bit of shadowing, and then I did pop in just a tiny bit with a deep red watercolor, just because I don't have any pens in that color, but that really didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Just sort of added a little bit of depth in the center there. And then I took the yellow and just scribbled it around a little bit in the middle. Add a little bit of yellow tone. They're very simple flowers, they're nothing special at all, but just makes it look pretty. You could add more if you wanted. So I had a lot of fun playing with these. I'm definitely going to keep having a nice play with these. I definitely recommend them if you like a nice thin skinny tip on your brush pens. I actually think the only color I didn't use was brown. Well, that's a bit sad. Maybe I should just add there we go, all the colours used. There we go. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. All in all, I'm pretty happy with these. I haven't had any problems with them. Had quite a bit of fun doing a bit of watercolouring. They letter really nicely on top of the watercolour. I have had some pens that I had issues with really bad bleeding, even with the paper being dry. When I started doing my lettering, it just bled straight into the paper. So we didn't have a problem with that with these. So pretty happy with that. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to check out the Traveler's Notebook online, link in the description along with my discount code. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.